Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. Today it is Tuesday and we are... Oh, queue size of 5, ouch. We are playing Guild Wars 2. So there is the Winter's Day Festival on. I've been working on a video for that, for dailies and things that you want to know about the festival itself. Items you can get, all that sort of stuff. That's all recorded. I have to go through editing and stuff like that, so hopefully I'll be able to finish that in the next next day or two maybe. So that'll be up soon. So do keep an eye out for that. Let's see, what else. Yeah, today we're just gonna take it easy. We're gonna do some random things that we wouldn't normally do. Don't know if we're gonna get into this map. Queue size is now 8 though, but nobody's left. Like we just started. We were number 5, so maybe 5 people get in. Binkus Bonkel. Reminds me of Bingus Bongus. Someone on Twitch. Very funny guy. I need Aine to disconnect 3 kind souls. Wow. That's not us, that's someone in chat saying that. Harsh dude. Let's see. It doesn't look like people on the overflow want to actually help with this. One person gave up, so there's a queue size of 8. We'll give it another minute or two. It's no biggie if we can't get it. We're just looking for something different to do, that's all. Let me check raids or strikes. Anything going on there? Well, strikes is dead, empty at this hour. It is still early for the Americans. It's like, was it 11 a.m? Somewhere between 9 and 11 a.m. for the Americans, so it makes sense. Let's see. Full clear, CM, experience, steeps, 2 pylons. I could do pylon. Nah. I don't want to do wing 7. It's terrible. That's not terrible, but the effort involved. Hey, queue size 4. So 1 person disappeared. We might end up getting it. Alright, I think that's north on the far side. Let's go to it. Screw it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's teleport over, why not? Oh, there's nobody else here.
The forest needs us.
We need 5 people. That's right. 3. So 2 people got in or left the queue. Still 3 ahead of us. We'll give it another minute. Where are we? We're red. No, we're not doing well. Worldly World. Don't want a PvP. Yeah, Raids got nothing. Strikes has got nothing. Fractals maybe? 70. Why 77 specifically? Eh. You know what? /wiki ET to get the event timers. Let's see what else is on right now. Something different, you know? Skywatch is on. I'm sure there'll be people doing Skywatch. Yeah, screw it. We leave that for someone else. Yeah, we don't actually need anything in Skywatch, but fuck it. Pretty sure we've covered all of the rewards in Skywatch. We have done pretty much everything in Secrets of the Obscure, except for that stupid achievement of doing a 1001 convergences that take half an hour each. Fuck that, ain't it? Like, I ain't got that much time left on this earth. I'm not going to waste it on an event that can fail. Same problem that is with Battle for the Jade Sea, is if you can't get into the map, you're screwed, and even if you are capable of getting into that, there's no guarantee that the map is going to succeed, and you can be left with nothing, so it's just not worth it. And that's the same with convergences. So screw them. Let me see, where did I say we're going? Skywatch. Up this way. No wait, that's Amnitas. Whee! Alright, let's go do this. Okay, it looks like there's people doing it. Do these things even work? Oh, there. Alright, we're just doing events in the area.
All over the area. I won't lie, things are bad here. But if you can help these villagers,
Essence of anxiety. I think it's faster if we kill. Yep. Let's get rid of this bloody sentinel. Oh what? You're not gonna shoot at me now? Cowards. Shit. There was a mentor there a second ago. Now he's gone.
Every little bit counts, but we're going to need more before we're done.
Can't actually fucking reach that one, but it can reach us, which is bullshit. And there's some of those essence in there, but yeah, whatever.
making a real difference, you know. I know not everyone trusts you, but I'm glad you're here.
Not everyone trusts me. Name them. What are their names? We'll make him trust us. There we go.
Cover this area. For now, at least.
Are we...
I'll rest a little easier tonight.
Okay, we're not stuck. We're good.
I'm sure Mabon and Lear will need you elsewhere. But don't worry. I'll keep an eye on everything here.
Seekers Obscure, Skywatch. Ah, they're doing rifts. You know what? We can put up a tag. Why not?
The sooner we get this essence, the sooner I can get back to fighting the cryptids. Somewhere cooler, ideally. There's no shortage of despair around here, that's for sure. So get to work.
Need to... Right, that's the wrong magic area, I think. There it is. Raw essence, that's what we're looking for.
Is this really because of us? I have to talk to Mabon about this.
So yeah, it seems that there's an event here directly underneath the meta that we're doing. Now what do I get here? Weekly. Oh, cool. Alright.
Alright, that should cover it here. You'll mention my contributions to Mabon, right?
We'll head off in that direction. Let's fly over on our Griffin, move it faster.
Good, you're here. The native fauna are even more agitated than usual. I'm not sure exactly what the wizards are doing to pull out this essence, but it's certainly having a strong effect. There's plenty around, but we may have to extract more from the local wildlife as a last resort.
I think this is right on top of another quest. Ah, those mushrooms, I hate them.
I can't believe this plan is finally working.
Alright.
The worst is yet to come. Forging the key is going to pull a lot from you. There are dangers that come with that.
Can't believe he's swimming.
It's gotta be done, Mabon. So we
How the
might as well
fuck
get to it.
is he swimming? Rolling devil. The fuck, lads. Alright. Off we go to Drockner's Light.
Watch out now, everybody. Because
Yeah, a bunch of
there's really
freebies.
no telling what might come flying off this.
Just focus on the forward.
And we'll just invite people to squad, just since they're here and they're following. So we don't have enough people, we could be in trouble here.
What is this? A caravan in the snow? Fire? Flood?
What are we picking up here? Those are the anxiety ones. Cool, that's one we're lowest on. Next up is green or blue. Just gotta keep collecting as best as possible. Essence of Joy is the one that needs the most help. So that's what we're gonna work on. Joyous Coalescence? I don't think so.
Why did I need to forget his face?
Now red and yellow are down. Gotta move to that side.
Red.
Those are the reds despawned.
Wait. What do you mean? A deception?
Anxiety. Need to pick up anxieties. I mean, we got enough anxiety as it is.
The illusion of a choice.
So, plenty of despair. As long as purple judgment is fine, we're good. 10 seconds.
That's it. The key is as strong as we can make it. Quickly, we need to open the tower now. There's no telling what the crypt is doing. They gain full control.
And over we go. There we go, some nice music. Sadly, it only plays for a little bit.
I found Lear. He's in stasis now, but the situation is dire. Forging the key made him vulnerable to a deep corruption. It's wound its tendrils around him.
Let's just add people.
I'll try to untangle it from him, but I can't do it alone. Please, help me save my friend.
One thing that drives me crazy with squad invites is anyone can hit this cancel button and it just kicks them. It's so stupid. Just means that people can troll the whole time. Especially when you're trying to get people in the squad, it's just a pain in the arse.
It falls to me instead. The memory snares around the platform will isolate the memories we can feel the threats inside. If we lose the snares, there will be no way to control it.
Boils up from below.
But that's one of those spaghetti code things.
Manifestations of his memories will be as real as anything else. I will separate the threats as best I can. Now go. Quickly, charge the memory snares so we can begin.
Okay, so you pick up these Essence of Magic, and then we fight a boss.
Good. The first one is ready.
They're a bit of a pain.
The snares are ready.
We're here, we're number 2.
Memories to the projectors.
Boss number 2.
Those below must protect the snares, while those above handle whatever manifests from the memory.
Alright. So, we kill these small fry, and then a boss shows up, kill the boss, and then we go protect down there. It's just a bit of back and forth. It's not a super difficult meta. You just have to make sure that you have numbers, really. Ah, here's the boss. Ugh. Don't get blasted by that. So we do a bit of sharing here, sharing those kills. Wipe these guys out. Number 2 is good. Number 1 is good. Then we just have to wait for number 3. Or sorry, number 3. 2 and 3 are good. We're waiting on number 1 now. Number 2 number 3 needs help again. Number 2 might might need help in a minute. It's just enemy after enemy after enemy. Come on, guys, hurry up with this. Yeah, they just throw enemies at you, just elites, veterans, the whole shebang. Invaders going down. And cool. It's purging the corruption of the crystal. Took a little bit of a time for that one, but it's fine. We're here. We're here. We're here.
We have purged the corruption from some of his memories. But press on if we are to bring Lear back.
And now we do it again.
Corruption is spreading through his mind now, into his more recent memories. We have to hurry. They couldn't contain the power in the memory snares.
There it
We'll
is.
need to charge
Alright.
them again.
Some more
I am so
essences.
That's one.
There we go. We got enough, and now we
Let's cleanse the corruption from all three memories.
wait. There it is.
Do these damn pirates have any idea what damage they're doing to the very fabric material? Hey, stop! Stop this instant, you bleep! What did you see? Taking their gloves off early today. All right, Lord, take them down.
There we go. These damn things are a pain in the arse. They hit hard and they're normally out of range. I walked right off the edge there. But if you can't hit them, do take them out because they do a shit ton of damage. Ooh, got him. Nice. Get people up off the floor, please. Alright. 3 is done. We're nearly there. Okay, everyone is on their boss. Oh, shoot. We're on magic duty, actually. Oi. Now we're on our boss.
Time to do something.
Nearly got knocked off. Ah, be fine. Thankfully you can jump over that shockwave. But champions just take so long. Oh my god. A one hit kill button would be nice. Just and off it goes. Ooh, we stunned it just before it stunned us. Nice. And he's dead. So down we go. There we go. Corrupted crystal destroyed. Oh, we got an invader back up.
Do these damn pirates have any idea what damage they're doing to the very...
Oh nice, I had stability for that one. That one I did not manage to jump over. Ah, tried to dodge through it. And then I got trampled. My bad. Make sure we get these people up. Ah, 2%, it's fine. We good? I think we're good. Ooh, that was close. Alright, so here you want to highlight Lear and start using Purge Corruption. We got it. We're fine.
Leah, can you hear me?
Eternal.
Would you quit shouting? Got enough of a headache as it is. But I do feel better with that nonsense off my mind.
Sharper
And case of capture lightning. We have 7. I don't think there's anything left for us to use on them. You know what? I'm gonna look into that. See what rewards I may or may not need. Alright, let's see. Chest on the bottom, grand. That was weird. That was 3 chests, all on top of each other. That I've never seen before. That was interesting. Okay, there's a greater chest here.
Time to do some real damage.
Jeez, that one took ages this time. Oh, it's just below us. Is it? Or just above? Ah, look, there's a chest underneath the greater arcane. Sneaky. Okay.
Mine. All mine.
And what's this? Skyforge pistol. Not bad. Okay, yeah, it's all fine. Alright, let's wiki this box. Case of lightning. What can we get out of this? Case of lightning in case you want to craft the storm weapons, which I don't think we need to. Let's go to Mistlock and check the wardrobe. Fairly sure we have a lot of those. What about the recipe? The recipe costs unusual coins, which is, you know, easy. But yeah, there are also oiled strings and frames and stuff like that, which cost a wee bit more. Alright, weapons, all types. Storm's Eye. Oh wow, we don't have any of them. There we go, that's what the difference is. So that's the upgrade of the Eagle Eye. This is Storm's Eye. Now that is a cool skin. When in comparison to just the regular Eagle Eye. Hang on, let's see. Actually, that's a cool shield as well. I like that shield. So that's the Eagle Eye shield. It's okay. It's okay. But that's cool. So let me... Hell yeah. Those are way nicer. What about the rifle? Well, the rifle's pretty good too. Gives you lightning. Well, I mean, they all give lightning. What about greatsword? Greatsword. Actually. Ooh, that's very nice. How could you not craft these? Alright. Let's see. Wizard's Tower. I think we have enough. Actually, before we do that, case of captured lightning. Okay, yes, you need one for each of the items. Yes, so we will take it. We will take it. We need 3 of them for the Skyscale collection. We need 2 of them for... Oh no, we got the Astral Ward stuff. Hey, Twitterdin! Welcome in. How you doing? Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, there's the Mini Frode, Mini Ertichik, and Mini Skyjack Drone, Mini Zizzle. Oh, and the Gift of Stormy Skies. Ah, yes. We need 5. 5 of those. Let's see. Gift of Stormy Skies. Okay. So we don't have any information on that gift. Lear seems to have it. So, yeah, let me just make a bit of room here. What's this? Exotic staff. There you go. Put that in, and deposit. And we jump back to Lear. I'm doing good, Twitterdin. We're not doing anything specific in Guild Wars today. We're just popping on a meta here, do some achievements. Nothing crazy. Maybe see if there's strikes, maybe raids, who knows. There is Winter's Day Festival on at the moment. So if you're Guild Wars 2 player, you should head to Divinity's Reach and do some snow events. I should have just used the Wizard's Tower scroll. Okay. This is a long loading screen today. Ooh, there's an ANET person here. Dread Pirate Frosty. And they have lots of infusions on. Alright, Lear. You goddamn thief. He charges 10 ecto, which is about 2.5 gold now, for doing these things that you can do for free in the Mystic Forge, which is right there. He's a little thief, that's what he is. Okay, Gift of Stormy Skies. So, Gift of the Astral Ward. Do we have that? Or can we? Yeah, Gift of the Astral Ward. Ah, there it is. So, Persistence is trade in currency. The first 2 are for map completion. And probably the 3rd one is going to be for map completion in the next area, I guess. I'm not sure. But yeah, we can't get Gift of the Astral Ward yet, and so we can't get Gift of Stormy Skies yet. I'm doing terrible. Oh, sorry to hear. Earlier today I took a walk outside. I took a walk outside and saw the wonderful sunshine and singing birds. I found your stream through the mental health tag. Aw. I'm an old school Guild Wars 1 player. I played it when it came out. Well, you are in luck because I'm a firm believer that Guild Wars 1 is a far superior game to Guild Wars 2. I'm sorry you had a bit of a rough start to the day, but I'm glad it was brightened up. Like you do tend to hear people say, it's like, oh, you don't have depression, just go for a walk. It's not going for a walk that solves depression. If people are sad, they're sad. However, bit of fresh air, sometimes it just changes your mindset where you're like, oh yeah, I need to go and do these things, or you tend to forget about the horrible stuff that's going on. So it helps. It's temporary, but it doesn't solve depression, which is what some people seem to believe. Um, Same thing with food. If you're having a bad day, uh, give yourself a big, nice meal. It might help with your mood, might not. Uh, Getting outside for a little bit might help with your mood, might not. And what was the other one? Oh, going for a shower. Like, some days, like, the idea is like shower is like, oh my god. But right afterwards, you feel great because, you're clean and stuff, and it does boost you. It doesn't solve the problem, it doesn't solve the issues that people are having, but it's nice. It feels nice. Um, but yeah, I'm glad you had that little boost. I've said that for years. Everyone looks at me as if I'm crazy. Nah, you ain't crazy. Is that in regards to not solving depression, or in regards to the Guild Wars 1 being better? Oh, that's why I haven't bought all of these yet. I still want one more mace. You know what? Let's just go by that.
Always a pleasure.
I think is it the Eagle Eye mace? Bum bum bum. No, not the Eagle Eye. Hang on. Am I missing something here? Just do a quick wiki there. Oh, Skyforged. Skyforged. That's what it is. And yeah, 20 silver. We'll take it. Take it and salvage it.
This is most remarkable.
There we go. We finished all the Skyforged weapons. Every other one of those we got in a drop. Since playing Soto, we're just missing one, so it's like, fuck it, let's just get it. Oh yeah, about Guild Wars 1 being better. It's probably one of the best gaming experiences I've ever. Yeah, and I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that you could go out and you could play the game with friends, all day with your guild all day, or if you didn't want to interact with people, you could just get your henchmen, your heroes, and just go out and do the entire game by yourself if you wanted to. It was the most solo-friendly, single-player MMO in existence. And yeah, what I love is if you go and download that now, it's still being supported. It's in, what do they call it? It's in developer modes or something. Oh, sorry, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5, 16. Okay. Maintenance mode. It's in maintenance mode, which means that everything is done automatically. So the game is still as perfect as it was back then, and you can just download it now in about 2 minutes because it's such a small game in comparison. Guild Wars 2 is a regular MMO. Yeah, gem store, gambling mechanics, the whole lot of it. Yeah, but the devs at ANET are beholden to their shareholders at Tencent, so they sorry, not Tencent, NCSoft, who are owned by Tencent. So it's essentially Tencent. So they have to do the things that make them money, otherwise they can all get fired. And yeah. So that's why you see things like the other MMO. Oh, I already know that. Cool. Other MMO that they were working on was scrapped. I think I'm missing one of these. Hang on. Oh, maybe not. Alright, sweet. So we got all of those. So now if we want to make those storm weapons, we can. We can choose to do that. Let's take a quick look at that. So, weapon skins. Storm Forged. So yeah, that's a very basic looking greatsword until you wield it, and then you get that, which is nice. Oh, the Storm Forged ones are yellow instead of blue. Interesting. And no, not Storm's Eye. Sky Forged. So are we on greatsword? Yeah, same thing, but yellow instead of blue. Which is, it's okay. Alright, sweet. So we got all those. Gives one more of an experience rather than the game. Yeah, I mean, the writing was way better. It was also, like, it's a hard game. Like, if you go back and play it these days, it's actually quite difficult. Like you know, planning builds, tactics with what is it? What do they call it? The hard mode where you went out and you slayed everything in the map, vengeance or something. So those things are hard to do. Some maps are really difficult. And you know, you got to plan for multiple things, you know, like mesmers in the wild, necros, all that sort of stuff. If you don't have the right build, you can just say good luck, and then getting the right buffs and all that sort of stuff. It's a difficult game. I think it shouldn't have been named Guild Wars 2. It should have been named World of Guild Wars or something, or Guild Wars the MMO, or Guild Wars Online. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 is it's funny because it doesn't actually have any guild wars in it, and that is one of those things that pretty much what Guild Wars 1 was sold on was Guild Wars, and we haven't had GVGs in years, and the storyline is there. The story was all about that stuff, and it feels like it was left behind. So it's a shame. Like, Guild Wars 2 is a great MMO, but it's not Guild Wars 1. I still remember playing Guild Wars 1 vividly, very nostalgic. I remember my purple geared necromancer with pets. Nice. I think my necromancer, it was either green or yellow was his color. So every character that I had a specific color arrangement. So I think my elementalist was all orange, my monk was all dark green, my warrior was all blue, all that sort of stuff. I remember progressing through the levels and seeing the others. Yeah, and it's great. If you do go back to it, you can still see people there in the main cities. Like, the game is not dead at all. It's got a much smaller subset of players now, but you can still go back to it and play it, and it's still a fantastic game. But it's difficult. It is difficult. Right, what is next on our list, boys and girls? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, forget them, forget them. Oh, yes, the minis. Let's see if we have these minis. While we're here, we can just check it in the wardrobe. Mini Frode. Ooh, we're missing Mini Frode. What about... Oh, we're missing Mini Urtchik. Mini... We're missing Mini Zizzle. And Mini Sky Chakdron. Wow, we're missing all of them. Okay, cool. Let's go collect these minis then. Let's get Urtchik first because he seems to be on his own. Oh, we also need a pouch of Stardust and an amalgamated gem. Interesting. The Wizard's Tower. He's up here in the Wizard's Tower on the outer ring. You know what? Let's just click into the guy's name. Rend Scorchmaul. Where is he? Oh, he's Faction Provisioner. Okay. There he is. Ah, there we go. Oh, we need an amalgamated Cryptus Essence. Ugh. Horrible, horrible things. But Amnitas will be starting soon, and we need a bunch of those as well. Cryptus. Like, I hate how much globs have gone up. Like, globs of Ectos were 12 silver for like 3 years or something, and now with the inclusion of Soto, they've gone up double, almost triple their price because everything requires globs in this expansion, and it's fucking annoying. I'm just like, ain't it? There are other materials to use, you know? What about silver ore? You know, it costs us money to collect silver ore from the world, so use it. But yeah, everything takes Ecto. Just such a fucking annoying thing. Right. Let's just go buy some weapons. Any profession. Looking for rare. Oh, no, go higher, higher, higher. And sort by price. We buy those. 5, 6, 7, 8. Bup, bup, bup. And one more. Is this a mental health focus stream? Is it okay to talk about one's problems? Yeah, so I would have an interest in talking about psychology and mental health and things like that. So a lot of people, a lot of streamers would be adverse to that, and they'd say, you know, please don't trauma dump and things like that. But I'm one of these few that are willing to talk about mental health issues. You know, you know, I'm not officially a therapist for anyone here, but I do want to let it be known that it's okay to talk about these things, you know, and mostly I'll be focused on the game, but those kind of conversations are welcome here, and you know, people can express themselves that kind of way. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit, need one more.
Sweet, sweet loot.
Change this and rare.
Now
There we go.
I shall break you.
There's 8 more. So, amalgamated cryptus. Good. That's that done. And we'll use that to buy Urtichik. But yeah, the stream itself, I wouldn't say is necessarily mental health focused, but it is absolutely welcome here. That's, I hope that makes sense. Sizzle and Urtichik. So, Ugly Scrit goes into our coffers. Grand. Now let's go do Amnitas. We might already have someone up there doing the event. Let's check the LFG. Secrets of the Obscure. Amnitas. Oh, perfect. And we join on their map. And we gotta go all the way up there. Ooh, just about got it.
Destroy them.
I hate these guys on their goddamn skates. They just fly all over the map. You have to chase them down. And they hit hard too. They hit very fucking hard. Okay, I have GAD, social anxiety, alcoholic parent, no job, no friends, no girlfriend, short height, low self-esteem, anger issues with League of Legends. Oh, come on. League of Legends isn't anger, it's pure, unadulterated rage. I bottle up emotions, a threatening and violent stalker with schizophrenia just got released from mental ward prison, and I testified against him in court. Alright. So I will say, just when you do share something like that, just be careful that you don't accidentally give information that may possibly identify you. So do be careful with that. It is the internet. But good for you for testifying. That's a good thing that you did. And take some comfort in the fact that you did the right thing when some people would not. Alright, we gotta head back to the main area. But yeah, GAD and SAD, seasonal affective disorder, those are both really, really difficult things to live with. And just know, like, GAD or SAD, either of those, they aren't anything, you know, you've done yourself. They just are. The same way that, you know, people are generally born with 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head. Generally, it just exists. But no, that's not something bad about you. As for alcoholic parents, you know, that's pretty much anyone in Ireland. But it's tough, and I sympathise. Sous vide, that's what we need.
I could outrun a centaur.
The power the Guardians consume, decades to build, minutes to deplete.
But yeah, all of those things on you all at once, that is a lot of spinning plates. So you gotta ask yourself, how many mental arms does your brain have to spin these plates? You know, eventually something's gonna smash. So before things smash and, you know, mess up your brain, just take a moment to slow down one of these sticks, take the plate off. You know, certain things that you can't control in life. And yeah, it's sucky that, you know, we have to tell ourselves, you know, that's life. But sometimes it's a case of saying, no, hang on, I don't need to worry about this thing because I can't change it. There are things we can change. There's one broken arm, so I try to pretend I don't have pain or experience problems by distracting myself with the anger and pain from League of Legends. Yeah, no, I don't play League of Legends because it makes me angry. I'm not a fan of it. Same with Dota and another game that just annoys me, just makes me an angry person, so I tend to stay away from it. And I tend to play games that make me happy. So Baldur's Gate, Guild Wars 2, they make me happy. Okay. Yeah, we just go down the middle, why not? There's... Are you saying that you have one arm twisted in? Or you just have an arm that's in pain all the time?
I could outrun a centaur.
I mean, the mental arm. Ah, yes. The mental arm that's keeping the spin plates. Yeah, what I found that tends to, like, make sense is all of these spinning plates, there's this thing in your head that you gotta keep spinning them. And you don't. Like, there are certain things you can change in life, and there are certain things that you can't. So like if you have um, a mental disorder, like GAD, SAD, schizophrenia, bipolar, any of these things, that are a change in your brain chemicals, they can't be changed or fixed. Medication can help some of them. Therapy can help some of them. Sometimes therapy and medication is a better choice depending on the severity of things. So there are things that can help, but these are things that won't ever disappear. So it's one of those things, like, do you want to keep spinning that plate and worrying about it, or do you just want to accept, okay, well, I have that, let's see, can we add therapy or medication, and if not, continue on with your life, you know? And then there's other things like, ooh, what I get? A hammer! Then there's other things like, let's say, no job, no car, and that's a money societal issue. That's something that can be changed, but requires time, requires effort, requires money. You need money to make money, unfortunately, and that's the poverty trap. If people don't have money, then it's harder for them to get jobs. And it sucks that that is the capitalist world that we are a part of. So all we can do is try our best on something like that. But the main thing is not to blame ourselves. You know, it's not our fault that you know, jobs require all of these meetings, and they go through HR, and those HR things don't go through a real human being anymore. They go through these AI scanners, and they look for specific words on a CV. So that's why it's good to get professional help on those things. You know, like, is your resume or your CV actually good? Or, ooh, there it is, the light in the darkness. Is it actually good, or is it actually bad? You can never tell by just applying for jobs, because there's so many variables out there, you know? Especially in America, there's, you know, that big fucking racism barrier, which is bullshit. So even if you're, like, straight A student with you know, perfect scores and volunteer work and all that stuff, you can be turned away just for being the wrong skin color. That's fucking, I hate that shit. I spent a year saving money from the welfare checks I got from the government. Oh. Growing anxiety active. that's in the game. Let's open a few of these. Read chat in a second. Make sure I don't fall flat on my face here. Alright. Spend a year saving money. Told social workers, you want to do this, save up enough to have a good start in a new place, get a new job, have a start in a new life. Social worker said that was okay and good to do. After a year, she said, sorry, the government told me you can't have more than 200 euros every month in your bank. Ooh, god damn. Like, that is just not enough to live on. It's just not. Even 200 euros a week is not enough to live on. It's insane. Absolutely insane. And that's the thing, people that are living on that, which, it's horrible for them. And then, you know, it's the idea is, idea of, it's like, oh, well, they're depressed as well. It's like, well, no wonder people are depressed. They got no money. Um, it's essentially governmental financial abuse. Like if you were with a partner and they started saying, oh, you can't have more than this amount of pocket money a week, that would be financial abuse case in court. And the fact that the government can do it to you is it's bullshit. I wouldn't know the supports that are in your area, but in Ireland we have something called Citizens Aid, and they tell you all the information you need to know for free. But you still have to like put in the work to find the right people, talk to them. But it's about reaching out and finding the person who can find the person for you. So if you have a lot more than 200 euros, then we have to deny you the current help you're getting with your anxiety from us. Then second average. So since you do have saved a lot more, and I've said it was okay, apparently it's not okay. So unfortunately we can't help you anymore until a year has passed. Oh, that is bullshit. So they gave you the wrong information. Again, not your fault. It's not your fault that people are bad at their jobs. It's not your fault that the current system that you're in is essentially abusing you. It's like they want me to stay poor and be stuck here in this town that exists in another. And part of it is that, you know? A lot of people can't get out of the poverty trap because it's made to keep people in poverty. And there is no easy answer, unfortunately. A lot of people make do the best they can. They teleported too often. A lot of people stick with family, stick with friends. Others focus on their own thing, and they just try and exist until something better comes along. Others go out and protest, and it's up to the individual how they want to deal with the way life is treating them. But the main thing is not to blame yourself for things outside of your control, and that's what a lot of people can do, is they think it's their fault that they're in poverty. Oh, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Cheers. Oh, I gotta get over here. But yeah, there are some spinning plates you can change, and there are spinning plates you can't. And hey, there are some people out there as well, and you could be one of these people, I don't know. But sometimes you'll find a plate that's spinning that you don't have to spin, but it's so important to you that you're willing to let other plates fall and smash and just go, no, this is it, this is the way. And just hyper focus, and there's good hyper focus and there's bad hyper focus. But it's really about who you are as a person and what's important to you. If family and friends and a job is more important, then, you know, go for that. If playing games and just living on what you have is important, then, you know, go for that too. Whatever makes you happy at the end of the day. So there's a certain degree of control of happiness that we have, not always, and there are good days and bad days, and just because you're good one day doesn't mean that you're going to be good the next day, and that's okay. It's totally okay to have bad days. Um, People always get, frustrated if they're not happy every single day. You don't have to be happy every single day. Sometimes you can just be mad all day. It's fine. The only caveat I would say to that is, as long as that anger doesn't progress to other people, as long as that anger is not focused inwards, and as long as that anger is not focused at somebody, I think that's totally fine. But it's okay to feel those feelings too. I hope some of this is making you feel better as well, to put it in. Like I said, there's spinning plates you can focus on, and there's some that you can just let go of. You just gotta take a step back and find what's important. Because I can guarantee you, the fact that you're focusing on all of them is what's causing some of them to spin behind or spin too fast. I'm gonna shoot this guy in the eyeball, so I'm just gonna focus on this for a second. Where is his eye? There we go, down here. Got him. Eye of Gluttony. Hey! Freebies. Loot in their pocket. Yeah, for example, my dad wants to have an operation for his Parkinson's. So we went to the doctor's hospital today, one of the best hospitals in the country, far away. And I don't want him to do it. I don't want them to drill a hole in his bone. Well, it depends on what kind of operation it is. There are operations out there these days, modern science, that are way better than, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. We're outies. And Stardust, that's what we need. And one thing that we can sometimes forget is that, our parents they're people too.
All mine.
They had a life before us, and at the end of the day, they are allowed to make the choices in their lives as well. So it's good that you're worried, and it's good to tell him. But at the end of the day, you can't change their mind on something that they want to do. Don't get an infection or return as a different person. Well, I'm always in favor of medical stuff because, like I said, nowadays it's a lot better. But your dad is probably looking at it and balancing it up and deciding which plate is more important. Stay relatively safe without the operation, but have Parkinson's progress to a point where it's going to change who he wants to be, or he could take the chance. And I'm not sure what the operation entails, but it seems like he's decided that it's important for him that the operation can give him a chance that he might not have otherwise. So that's a spinning plate he can change. And yeah, it can be tough, but hopefully hopefully everything will go okay. Yeah, he's been wanting to have it for a long time now. Yeah, so I don't think it's something that you can change, because it's his choice at the end of the day. Um, but you can tell him your fears, you can tell him your worries, and you guys can talk, and that's always good, you know. Being honest with people is the best way to express your worries, and for them to understand how you feel, and um, you know, it's something that can bring you closer together as well. If he dies, then I'll blame myself, but you shouldn't. Like, you didn't tell him to get an operation. You're not the doctor performing it. You didn't give him Parkinson's. You didn't make it so that the only way to solve the issue was an operation. None of that would be your fault. That's a place that you don't need to spin. Uh, League of Legends is my addiction to numb the pain. If he passes away, I blame myself, then League of Legends won't be strong enough. Yeah, and that's when I would absolutely recommend therapy and or medication, because sometimes our brains are just bastards and they mess with us. And it's okay. Like, if you had a broken leg, you would go to a doctor about your broken leg. Um, and you might say to yourself, well, the broken leg, it'll heal by itself. But then there's also the chance that the broken leg won't heal by itself. There'll be infections, and it can do serious damage. So whenever there's, I hear of people who have, things that they're worried about. I always say it's like, well, if you go to a doctor for a broken leg, you go to a therapist for a broken brain. Um, I'm so sure I'd get depressed again if he dies. I have to return back to taking antidepressants again. I feel scared he'll pass away. I'm scared of being depressed again. And that's okay. It's okay to be scared. There's nothing wrong with that. And remember, antidepressants are just there to balance you. Like, antidepressants don't make people happy. They just stop you from going lower than your, what's the word? Than your brain is comfortable with. So, like, let's say you're happy. Let's say 0 is the scale here, and if you get depressed, it goes down to like a -50. But you want to be at a +30. Antidepressants will never bring you up to that +30. They'll look at your baseline, which is 0, and make sure you never drop to -50. That's all it does. Antidepressants that I took helped me a lot with my depression. Without them, I wouldn't be here today. Yeah, I mean, antidepressants are great. Like I said, they're there to stop you being depressed. That's essentially what they do. And it's the doctor's job to make sure that's well regulated and stuff like that. But yeah, even if the operation was to go bad, and which, like I said, I don't know the specifics of the operation, and I'm not sure if you know the specifics of the operation, but maybe it would make you feel better to talk to your dad, or ask your dad if you can talk to the doctor so you can be reassured something. Because if it's something you're worried about, it's something you should share. I'm not ready for him to die. Well, look, again, we don't know if it will 100% happen. That is a worry. That is currently a worry. And right now, it seems like everything's going to go well. So, we don't know what the future holds. It can go either good or bad. And if you've got a choice between thinking of good and thinking of bad, focus on the good. Focus on, hey, things could work out very, very well. focus on that instead of doing the worry of bad things. That's how my mum became when her dad died, became a wreck. Don't want to become like that. Well, here's the thing with grief. Grief affects everybody in so many different ways. Some people cry all the time. Some people go completely silent and don't want to talk. Some people get really, really angry. Some people drink to forget. There's all different ways that people handle grief. There's good and there's bad ways to handle it. But whatever way those people handle it, those are their choices to handle those things in that way. But yeah, all I can say is right now there's no definitive answer either way. So focus on the good. And then if something bad happens, then you can worry about the bad. But why spend time on worrying about the bad now? Okay. Let's see, what else are we gonna do? Let's check the raids and strikes. What's going on? We got some fractals on. Ooh, wing 5. Alright, Mistlock to Aerodrome to wing 5. Fighting Doom, I'd imagine. I worry about the bad, so I have an excuse to be miserable, since I want to be miserable. It's my comfort spot in life. Well, there are things you can enjoy that are in those miserable aspects. Like there's sad music, there's artists who draw sad things. Oh, what are we missing? Sorry, you gotta go minus DPS. Just, I hate that when people leave just as the thing fills up. We got one missing. Let's see what we got here. Let me think. This boss. Yeah, I don't think Condi or DPS, Condi or power really matters. So yeah, there's okay. What am I trying to say? Yeah, there's something to be said about, you know, being sad. It's okay to be sad. But you can channel that energy into something good as well. Like some people make art, some people use it to write and be creative, but you don't have to be miserable, you know. And if you need an excuse to be miserable, then that must mean that generally you're generally happy and you're choosing to be miserable. I don't know. I feel like there's spinning plates there that you don't need to spin. Like if you have a choice, if you have a choice in being happy or sad, choose happy. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being sad, of course. But it is exhausting as well. I should choose happy, but I'm not ready. You don't have to do everything all at once. You can start off small. You can take on an art project. Maybe do some crafting some wood figurines or some shit. Like start off with something small, you know. Anytime that you feel sad, maybe do 5 push-ups. Or anytime you feel sad, decide, oh, hold on, I gotta change something. Or, I don't know. If you have choices, take them. Take those choices. Take those chances. You got one life, and you could spend it choosing to be sad, or you can spend it choosing to be happy. And yeah, you're not always going to have good days, and that's okay. But if you have a choice, take it, because there are people out there that don't have choices, and it's important to be happy for them too. Oh, let me just grab this. 29 minutes, perfect. Feel sad a lot for no reason. Yeah, it's probably GAD or sad. This morning I heard a song that reminded me of my ex-girlfriend. Then I saw someone have a happy pet on stream. I became sad because I lost my pet from 20 years ago. Yeah, and you know what? That's normal. That's 100% normal. Because people are affected by that kind of sadness every day. It's about whether or not you want to... Oh, that was my bad. It's about whether or not you want to have that memory, that sadness take over your whole day. You know, that's the choice. We're safe. So you could have that sad memory. Oh shit! What the hell? I missed again. So sometimes you... yeah, we're fine. If that sad memory comes in, you could let it... Whoa. Ooh. Okay, stun. Sorry, I'm gonna focus on this boss just because I want my loot. But yeah. Oh shit. Oh boy. Edge. It's up to you whether or not you let one memory ruin your day. Sometimes it's okay to spend time feeling sad, let it pass you by, wash over you, and then and let it pass, and let that sadness pass. It's okay to feel it. People are always worried about if they feel sadness, they must be doing something wrong. It's like, nah, there ain't nothing wrong with feeling sad. Oh, 2 people dead. Oh boy. I'll look back at chat in a minute. How am I jumping all the way over there? It's insane. Okay. The tank is gonna move it. We're good. Okay. We're safe? We're safe. This boss can get extremely messy, extremely fast. Another fire coming in. Right to the edge. Right to the edge. Oh god. Okay, there we go. Woo! That was close. Oh shit. Shit. So the thing spawned on top of us and was killed on top of us while we had to CC the boss. That was unfortunate. I always choose to let the sad memories consume me, consume my whole day. Yeah, and that is a place you do not have to spin. If that's a choice that you are choosing to make, I say don't spin that blade. There are days sometimes when we can't control ourselves, and we do anyway. But you don't have to feel bad about it. We have good days, we have bad days. Oh yeah, so I feel sad for London. It's more than I heard song. Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Pets. You can still feel bad about pets years later. Nothing wrong with that. It's like when you get a new pet. That doesn't mean that you don't love the old pet. It just means that you've now added love in your heart for that pet, and then there'll be a little bit of sadness when that pet goes away. But that is 100% normal. Feel sad I'll be alone during the whole Christmas. I think for a lot of people that can be a thing that they worry about. But you choose who you spend your Christmas with. You know? I don't know if you... See, why did my character jump all the way over there? That should not have happened. So, like, you could have, like... It's sort of like Thanksgiving in America, Christmas, you can have... Again, she jumped right ahead. That's weird. Something's going on there. Last ground damage and leaping to your target. Yeah, so my target is... My target's here. And it's jumping me over there? What the fuck? Uh-oh. Yeah, all the way around. Jesus. Okay. But yeah, you can choose. Jesus Christ, these walls are so random. You can choose who you spend Christmas with. It could be your parents. It could be other family members. It could even be friends. Or hell, it could be strangers. Maybe you want to do some charity work and help out and whatever sort of soup kitchen alternative is nearby. Somebody left in the middle of the fight. That's great. Love when that happens. But yeah. Even if you are alone at Christmas, that's not a... Shit, where'd that go? Ay. That can sometimes be a good thing. There is nothing more... Nothing more confidence building than having a meal by yourself. Sorry, my eyes are very much focused on these fires. These fires, my god. Alright, should be good. That one died on the outside. Big flame wall coming. That was a bad kill. But I think we got this. I think we got this. %, as long as everyone stays. So that person that left was an idiot. Very, very impatient person.
Sweet, sweet loot.
See, I gotta go to sleep. I'm glad I came here. My dad was really bad from morning to evening, but at least it didn't end so bad. And hey, Twit, thanks for popping in. And just talk to your dad and drop some of those plates. You don't have to spin them, all right? Have a great sleep.
I'll grant you what protection I can, but be ready.
All right.
The consequence of mortals following their souls is unclear. Death may not result in the expected.
Yeah. All right, we are just waiting on one more DPS here. Ugh. Yeah, and thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it too. Yeah, so Wing 5 is one of my favorites. The Solosaur is a very tough fight because it is completely random where those walls end up. Hang on, you know what? I want to check. Yeah, look at that. That is broken. Uh oh. Get our mounts.
I could outrun a centaur.
Waiting for this thing to start. Oh god, we need healing. So yeah, that first boss can be tricky only because it's random. So you need to have players with good adaptability. If they're not able to adapt easily, then you're in trouble.
I could outrun a centaur.
This river thing, I think a lot of people just hate this river because it's kind of boring, and it doesn't actually give that many rewards. Thing is, you have to do the river and the 2 or 3 mini bosses before you get your rewards. No, you get one for the river, and then the 3 mini bosses you have to do all 3 of them. Yeah. Yeah, it's just really finicky. It's called Spirit. No, not Spirit Run. Just the River of Souls, basically. It's finicky, and people hate finicky stuff. Wing 5 is a great wing, but they need to kind of make sure it all kind of works a little bit better. Like, we're about to do 3 mini bosses, one here, one down here. Actually, I don't think my cursor comes up on screen. Oh well. So one in the north, one in the south, and one in the east. All 3 bosses extremely finicky, and then at the end of it, they're supposed to teach you how to fight Doom at the end, but it doesn't actually. The finicky things that you learn from the other fights don't actually happen in the Doom fight, so it's completely worthless. If I was to do a change of this dungeon, I'd just remove the north and south bosses, and just by doing that, you instantly make it a better dungeon. They're not particularly hard, they're just finicky and stupid. Alright, so there's that. We going north first? We are.
You have work to do. What work? If we can take back the 3 Grenth statues from Doom, we can break the seal on the hall. And what will you be doing while we handle the statues? I need to recover if I'm going to fight Doom. Our allies are all I'll be here to greet them. Now
So
go.
this one you gotta balance your DPS and your catching ability. So this idea of catching greens is supposed to be used in Doom fight, but they're not random. This is random, and then in the Doom fight they always show up in the exact same places, so it teaches you nothing. And then you have to do a specific number of greens matched with a specific damage number, and people trying to get that it's tricky. So this starts when somebody catches a green. So we can just spread out here. Doesn't matter.
Doom awakens. Fueled by dark powers.
Step on the blue. Step on a crack and you break your back. So this kind of happens in Doom, except it uses a completely different animation. Ergo, this teaches you nothing. Reset? What the fuck reset? Someone got more tough. Oh, okay. One sec. Bell hammy. So we got two bells in chat, and we're like, oh, we must fight to the death. On guard. I'm the clone.
Doom awakens. Fueled by dark powers.
Alright, off the blues. So you only want one person per green in this fight, because if two people are there, they'll both get the debuff, which is just a dick move from the developers. Okay, I'm gonna slow down my DPS because we are running out of bubbles. Yeah, they got that. Okay, we can bring our DPS back up. Enough people has caught greens. And we are literally just auto-attacking for this fight because it's insane. Take that one, and then perfect, we can just take this one right in front of us. Alright, I'm gonna stop attacking just for a moment. Alright. They got that. They got that one. Make sure all of them are covered. I got this one. Oh, we let that person res. If even one green lands on the ground, we die, so you don't want it to happen. Oh shit. I don't know what's going on with jump shot. Alright. Once everyone gets a green, we're good. Alright. We're just going to quit out of the game and go back into it. I don't know what was going on there. Hey. So yeah, jump shot. Jump shot's supposed to land where your cursor is, where your mouse marker is. It was not doing that for me. Alright, we're back in game. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Okay. Hey, we fixed it. Alright. GG. And then back across. Oh no! We fell. The turtle can't get there on his own. He has to use Bond of Vigor. Alright. Alright. They've gone for a wee break. I just realized I have D&D tonight. So I'm going to try and wrap up after this fight. And then get my ass to D&D. So I'm going to raid out. Let's take a moment here to find people on... Oh, you know what? Pets is on Apalia. Super Evil Wolfie, our wonderful mod, is in Guild Wars 2. So we're going to raid out Super Evil Wolfie as soon as I have free hands. Or actually, no, you know what? We raided Wolfie recently. I think we'll hit up my unique pets because we don't get to raid them often. Okay. So, boom, that is the raid created. There is our sub message if you are subbed, you can use the sub message and you can copy and paste that into the chat. And we'll be back tomorrow for more Guild Wars 2. And yeah, thanks for stopping in, everybody, and hope you all have a fantastic Tuesday. Good luck.